Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by SeniorCatWellness.com. In today's presentation, we'll dedicate just a few minutes to the topic of your cat, more specifically, your senior cat resting or sleeping in its litter box and why this can occur. Before we take a closer look at this subject, let's first take a look at today's topic overview. The best way to stop a cat from sleeping in its litter box is to accommodate its needs. If it has mobility issues, provide a ramp, stairs, or a litter box with a shallower lip. Reduce the amount of stress your cat feels by providing it with a safe, hygienic hiding spot. You can also surround it with toys that smell like it so it doesn't need to make territory in its box. Unless your cat is making use of the litter box for the most obvious of reasons, any type of resting or sleeping is not normal. While the box can provide your cat a sense of security if they are stressed, anxious, or in pain or just generally unwell, something has to be wrong on some level to prompt this type of behavior. When it comes to a senior cat, many times the issue at hand is health related. Before we begin, a big thank you, as always, to the best audience on the feline wing of the internet. Thank you all so very much for making Senior Cat Wellness what it is today. You are our foundation, and we appreciate you very, very much. If you enjoyed today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. It is our mission to serve the feline community and do it with a kind heart and a smile. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to join us, and we do hope to see you again in future content. Now, let's talk about your senior cat and negative litter box behaviors. The reason why this form of behavior is a major red flag is because felines are known for their cleanliness and they would never willingly behave in such a way if everything was okay. With respect to a senior cat, your pet could have adopted this posture for the following reasons. First up, the need to feel safe. If there is something going on within your cat's environment, perhaps even something that you're not even able to see, your cat could retreat. As foul as litter boxes can become, they can also serve as a bit of a safe haven and retreat, especially if the box itself has tall sides. Similar to feeling unsafe, if your pet is stressed, then the litter box could be a place of comfort. Have you brought another pet into the home? Do you have a new baby? It could either be something as subtle as redecoration. Have you moved some furniture around? Just something so slight. Well, what's slight to you could be major news for your cat. Older cats are quite set in their ways, and are not as willing to adopt a change compared to that of kittens and younger felines. If your cat is stressed and feels that the dynamic of the home is changing or has changed, then the litter box could serve as almost a security blanket. Next up is illness, and unfortunately, this could be just about anything from a urinary tract infection to organ failure to even a flea infestation. Here again, the litter box is often an area of security. If your cat is afraid and unwell, it will seek shelter. If you find that your cat is not only resting and sleeping in the litter box, but also refusing to eat or drink, then we advise you to take your pet to the vet immediately. While none of the reasons we've listed thus far should ever be taken lightly, your feline adjusting to a new pet in the home is quite different compared to that of a potentially serious health ailment that has caused your cat to retreat in this manner. If your cat's overall behavior has changed, not just the litter box occupancy, then something is very wrong. And next we have dementia. Senior cats, just like people, can suffer from dementia. In your cat's confused state, your pet could be struggling to remember where their proper napping and resting spots are located. Cognitive dysfunction can also cause your cat to wander around aimlessly, pace around for no specific or particular reason, and exhibit what seems like random vocalizations. And our final concern that we'll discuss is quite a common one in senior cats and all but inevitable, and that is mobility issues. Over 90% of cats 12 and over show symptoms of osteoarthritis. If your cat is unable to lift its legs comfortably to get in and out of the litter box, then your pet could become quite frustrated and very, very uncomfortable. Your cat could get in the box and spend long stints resting on the litter due to the painful nature of coming out, or your cat could also begin using the bathroom next to the box, and that ushers in a brand new concern all on its own. If you have a senior feline, make sure the sides of your cat's litter box are relatively low or even flat. You certainly don't want to make your cat have to think twice about using the assigned area simply because it has become a very painful and difficult task. The proper steps in this regard will just all depend on the core reason as to why your cat has adopted this behavior in the first place. Your very first course of action is to make sure that your senior cat is in good health relative to its age. As we noted earlier, if this litter box behavior is being accompanied by lethargy, lack of grooming, and a refusal to eat and or drink, take your cat to the vet as soon as possible. However, if your cat seems healthy and is exhibiting normal positive behaviors outside of the one in question, then it's time to dig a bit deeper. Some type of anxiety, stress, or fear has set in, perhaps all, all of the above. Consider providing your cat alternative and more accessible litter accommodations, and perhaps a new sleeping area altogether. Consider different forms of bedding. More cushioning can allow your cat to be able to rest those ailing and tired joints. In respect to the aforementioned stress, try to pinpoint the stressor and eliminate it if that is an option. Older cats are not big fans of new people, new pets, and loud noises. Additionally, senior cats are generally creatures of habit. Something as simple as a change in routine could create a lot of anxiety. Always make sure that you are physically on hand to comfort and physically pet your feline, and let them know that they are secure. Your positive actions can play a huge role in calming them down and getting them to come out from the litter box and resume their normal and happy routine. And on that note, that will close things out for the video side of life. However, if you would like more information regarding the topic of senior cats and negative litter box behaviors, please head on over to seniorcatwellness.com at the conclusion of today's presentation. There you will find a high quality article dedicated to everything we've talked about here today and so much more. And you can find said article and information by clicking the initial link in the description box below. And we hope you find our content to be informative. And once again, if you enjoyed what we brought to the table here today and would like to see and hear more, please like and share this video and subscribe to the SeniorCatWellness.com official YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And until our paths cross again, and I certainly hope they do, we'd like to thank you once again for joining us today. Please have a wonderful day. All the best to you and yours, and we will talk to you later.